There's this common belief or train of thought in the spiritual community that spiritual people don't need to have money, or they shouldn't be charging for the services they offer, or they shouldn't charge a lot, or people, generally speaking, just like in the world at large, shouldn't have a lot of money. That's not necessary. And this is a very unpopular opinion, but I don't care. I'm an unpopular opinion kind of a person. That's all lack. All of that still comes from lack. Comments about all billionaires are disgusting, or no one in the whole world needs to be a billionaire. First of all of that is reflecting something within that you need to work on. Ask your inner child what's going on there. But it stems from a place of lack, from a belief that there's only a finite amount of abundance or money to go around. And that is simply not true. It is simply not true. And let me tell you what came through for me in meditation the other day. I was shown that particularly for women, it's important for women to have a lot of money, because money in this world, in this iteration of Earth, equals power. You can be powerful, but still not have power in the structures that be. And having money gives you power. That's patriarchy. That's how it works. Don't come at me. That's not my opinion. That is how patriarchy works. And if there's any hope for us to dismantle patriarchy or move away from that energetic foundation or imprint, right? That way of doing things, running a society, we have to be able to work within it, function within it. And you cannot do that without money. So, as far as women are concerned, women, again, generally speaking, have been oppressed because of patriarchy. Not given enough opportunities, not whatever. It's been very limited. But that is an experience that souls chose to have when they chose to come to Earth to be a feminine, to be a woman in this simulation, or whatever you want to call it, right? And so essentially what we're saying in this generation, like at this current time, several generations are doing this, is we're not going to be victims anymore. Owning that we participated in that, and it was a conscious choice, and making peace with that, taking ownership for choosing to be a victim, allowing ourselves repeatedly to be victims. A lot of us that came in as women, that are women right now, we've been women over and over and over again. Of course, life is both genders, but a lot of feminine souls have been feminines over and over and over again. So being a victim is something that we chose to experience, and there's nothing wrong with that. We're just choosing to not experience it anymore. And a lot of moving through the energy of victim is reclaiming your power and realizing that it is okay to not only be powerful, like in your own body. Power, being powerful is like the experience within, right? But having power, right, means having like influence, projecting that energy outwards. It's the masculine balance, right? I am powerful. That's just it existing and being, right? There's a flow to that. That's very feminine. But having power means that there is someone or something else that you have power over, right, in society. It's the balanced masculine for just being powerful. And having money is one of the most important ways to do that in this iteration of Earth. Money equals power on Earth today. And women have decided it's time for them to have some power. The other thing that came through in this meditation is that our own energy, our own self, our own imprint, our own gifts, our light codes, our whatever, who we are and what we are is expanded. The magnitude of that is increased as we bring things into our experience, right? As we receive things like money. So money expands who we are, and the money just intensifies and magnifies. There's a calico cat crossing the street. I don't know. What does that mean? It just intensifies what you already are. It adds to it, right? So we want the people with pure intentions, beautiful, heart of gold energy, the ability to hold space for others compassionately and without judgment. We want those people to have their energy magnified, right? And how do we do that? Money. And so when you receive a large sum of money as a feminine, you have $1 billion, say, and you start doing things with that money, you invest it, you give it away, you hold a freaking seance in the middle of the woods and you burn it. Whatever you want to do with it, you are spreading, you are sharing, you are giving, projecting your own energy outwards with it. And so having money and then doing things with the money is a really important way that your gifts and your energy gets shared with the world and the collective. There is nothing wrong with having money. There is nothing wrong with having a lot of money. There is nothing wrong with it. And if you're someone that talks about how all the billionaires should die, oh, billionaires are bad, oh, if you have more than $10 million in the bank, you should be giving it all, you should be doing this, you should I encourage you to go within. Ask to be shown your money wounds, your lack wounds, and release that energy. A lot of it, those wounds right now, for the collective at this time, for the feminines, probably true for the masculines. No, I think it's different for the masculines, is a mother wound. Because if we are... Is that funny? Is that my confirmation? If we are wanting to step into this energy of matriarch, of divine mother, of holding a safe space and container, compassion, unconditional love, non-judgment for others, and lead communities and step away from, do something different than the patriarchy, we have to be fully embodied in our matriarchal energy. And we can't do that if we're still carrying any toxic mother wound energy within ourselves and our experiences. So healing the mother wound, which is very connected to lack and judgment of others with money, because women have been so, separated from money historically. A lot of women in particular have that mindset. Money is bad. No one should have so much money. That's disgusting. What does anyone need $1 million for? It's all lack. There's a wound there. It's asking you to look at it, and I hope you'll take the opportunity.